Do you have anything you can tell the people about how do you keep striving and persevering?
Man, the grace of God first give me the strength, even when I don't feel like coming to work some days.
Come on.
And be tired sometimes, but them kids, they always want something too. So that's another thing. And then just individually alone, when you know where you coming from at the end of the day, I ain't no need of giving up on yourself.
Yeah.
Everybody else can give up on you, but don't never give up on yourself. So
No, that's a
at
fact.
the end of the day, I just try to keep it going, keep new things going on, new thoughts. Try to keep that action going on.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay. And so when I think about persevering and like keep striving forward, I think about like, because I'm just going to be real. When it comes to you watching you go through your life, because of course I was pretty much there your entire life, but it's motivating to me to watch you live your life.
Man, it's a thrill. Hey, hell of a show in Tokyo, man. You feel
Yeah.
me? Hell of a show in Tokyo. That's all I can say, man. It ain't easy, but it ain't all that hard neither. It's the energy. You gotta keep that good energy, man.
And it's like people always say, man, y'all be looking like y'all have so much fun in real life as siblings, and we really do. Like when I tell you my sisters and brothers are like my best friends, like I have a blast with them. It's like it's a different kind of fun. Like it's unbiased. We gonna all be cracking jokes. Like if you're around us and you sensitive, just don't even stay by us that
Don't
long
do
because
it, cause
we
I'ma
gonna talk
ride
about
on
you.
you. I've been getting rode on all my life. I'm riding back now. You hear me?
Look, hop on to get rolled over,
Say,
Ronnie.
hey, you better rank to get ranked on, nigga. For real.
And it's just, thinking about like how you had to go through school, and at first you didn't really want to do it all the time, but you knew you
Yeah.
had to get the stuff done, but you got it done in your own way. And it's just kind of like people be thinking, okay, well, man, I ain't gonna get to go to prom. I ain't gonna get to do this. I ain't gonna get to do that. But at the end of the day, you just supposed to graduate.
Yeah.
Like
You
you
know,
just
I ain't
try
go to prom. I went to a homecoming dance.
to.
I went to a homecoming dance one time. I ain't make that prom, man.
And it's just thinking about all the ways that you could have like let stuff affect you negatively and you didn't, even though things happened that you didn't want to happen. It's stuff
Hmm.
that you most definitely didn't want to go through, didn't want to see, wish you wouldn't have had to see. But I feel
Yeah.
like it builds you up to be the man that you are today, to be the father that you are today, the uncle, the brother, the son. Like, how do you feel like all of your obstacles or things that could have been a challenge shaped you to who you are today and being famous Jay, doing things the famous way?
Yeah, man. Well, like you say, it's a lot of dark places. It's a lot of bright places I done been to too. It's just at the end of the day, is you gonna let it make you or break you, and that's the motto I always had. As long as God waking me up,
Yeah.
then it gotta be better ahead. It don't matter what you going through. It don't matter how the situation is. You gotta make the outcome of everything.
Man.
You understand what I'm saying? You gotta make the outcome of everything, no matter what the situation is.
Yeah.
So long as you got a strong enough mind and figure the way through the maze, you got to
Yeah.
figure your way through it. If you can't figure your way through it, you're going to get stuck. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
And
Come
stuck,
on.
you don't want to be stuck in that mud ball dying, man, 'cause that ain't no good feeling. I done been stuck a few times, but I put it in four-wheel drive and kept on mashing the gas.
Come on.
Some I might have to call a tow truck. You know what I'm saying?
So
Literally, you
so
feel
we're gonna
me?
make something
Hey,
shake.
we gotta get out this mud some kind of way, man. You feel me? But
No.
yeah, that's how. I just always tried to control my thoughts and control everything that was going on with me. And like I say, by the grace of God, I can't never leave God out of it. 'Cause
Can't.
it been so many times I couldn't even much do nothing but depend on God at the end
Man.
of the day. And I done seen him work so many miracles.
Come on.
I'm talking about so many miracles, open up so many doors. Man, it's hard to say. Nah, I'm just playing. I have a friend.
Cry baby.
That's how I see it is, though. It'll really break you down if you really
yeah.
thinking and looking at it from the real point of view, man. You feel me?
That's how you. It's almost like I tell people. They say, "Man, how do you keep pushing with all the stuff that keep happening to you?"
Cause I done seen you go through it, man. She called my phone, man. So I told her one day, I'm not Super Dave, man. Not no, hey, man. She coming out the woodworks late at night. You hear me?
My brother told me this is his fault. My brother told me years ago, don't be asking them niggas for shit. If something happened, you call me. Don't be letting them niggas do this and do that and all of that. So guess what? Guess who I call? Him.
Yeah, man.
I call him.
I got a lot of motifs, and I got 4 girls, man. 4 girls at this, so you know it just go on and on and on and on. When you know you got to be the rock for so many people, sometimes you got to just, you can't even worry about yourself. You know what I'm saying? You got to just do what you can do for the people and let God do what he going to do for you.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
Say that again. That's powerful.
I do what I can do for the people and let God do what he going to do for me.
Cause you know he gonna.
Cause it's less stressful. Like I don't got time to worry about the back end, but I can fix the front end of things that's in front of me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
And I like that because that's what I tell people at the end of the day. So many things happen, but it's not happening to me. It's happening around me. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So because if it was happening to me, I couldn't fix nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like if I was too sick to take care of things, like an ailment such as cancer, you know, my blood pressure get too high and I got to go into the hospital, I can still move around and get things done the way I need to by myself, for myself. So because I can, God has granted me that grace. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to take full advantage of it and go on the gas on what I can control. Mm-hmm. I can't control what nobody else is doing or not doing. But when it comes to me and my household and my kids, I can control that. Yeah. So that's what I focus on. I don't focus on this stuff that I may not like or it may make me a little uncomfortable. I can't even lock in on that because the moment you do, like you said, you will drive yourself crazy. Yeah. You'll drive yourself crazy. Then you can't persevere through shit because your mind is so trapped. Like you done bottled yourself up in such a way where you can't make it. And then that's when you cannot make it because your mind is gone. Once you lose your mind, what is it left? Because your mind controls everything.
Mind, that mind, what they say in the old school, that mind a terrible thing to waste, youngster.
Come on.
I'm telling you, you don't want to waste that mind.
And I just was saying that when I was going live the other day because we had all them placards on the wall at the school. Yeah. A mind is a terrible thing to waste. You know, stay focused, stay motivated. Like they have all this stuff on the wall, and we looking at like this just shit they put on the wall at the schools.
But it's real life.
It's so real.
It's real life.
Like thinking back on it, I'm like, if I would have took more advantage of those resources and opportunities, I'm telling you where I would be right now. You know what I'm saying? But you can't do that because then that make you depressed because it's like, dang, I wasted all these years. But it's not a waste. It's a lesson.
It ain't no waste, man.
It ain't no waste. And that's what I'm learning at my big age now. That it's a process. Yeah. And the more I trust the process, the smoother things are. Because like I said, it could all be bad, but I can't live in it.
Who's gonna make it bad?
Man.
Somebody gotta make it good.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying?
That's just like somebody coming around you all the time talking,
man, with that negative talk.
You know what I'm saying? So, man, go on with that, bringing that cloud over here on my life, because we good over here. Even if you feel like it's some stuff that I need to work on, I'm good with you thinking I need to work on something. But at the end of the day, I'm happy. Yeah. So you ain't finna make me sad when I'm happy, regardless of what you feel like I should feel like or what I should be doing. So I mean, we big popping over here. It ain't nothing. We ain't letting nothing stop. We is not letting nothing stop. And also, what would you tell them about wanting to start a business? Because that's a big part that you had to persevere through, that I had to watch you persevere through, because even though you've always been your own boss, it's a whole nother lane to start your own business, because this is not the first business you did. Tell people what you did, big baby.
Man, if I tell you, I might gotta give you. Nah, I just did a little bit of everything, a little landscaping, you know. I'm taking a break off the landscaping, because this barbershop been real good lately.
Yeah.
But I just try not to think about it hard. I
Yeah.
don't even try to make nothing happen. I don't even set appointments. I don't know. Everybody can't freestyle, but I feel like I do better when I freestyle
Right.
things,
Okay.
because I don't got to worry about being late. I don't got to worry about messing up or something not going the way I wanted it to go.
Yeah.
I just, like what you were saying earlier, I let go and rock the boat. I wake up in the morning and try to answer every call that call me.
Yeah.
And for me, that's what work. It don't work like that for everybody, but you know, whatever floats your boat, you still gotta get up in the morning and just don't think about it hard.
Man.
Don't think about it hard, cause sometimes when we think about it too hard, that's when it kind of shift your mindset,
Yeah.
and it kind of discourage you sometimes, cause you'll be expecting some things to come and happen, and they don't happen, and now you feeling like
That.
I'm feeling.
Mhm.
So that was my main thing of doing to keep me from feeling like I'm feeling or any of that. I'm just gonna wake up in the morning and I'm gonna have a good day.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's
I'm gonna have an excellent
that's
day.
man. Look, outstanding day
Hey,
around.
a person told me I was a club promoter the other day. This barbershop, I guess the club, I'm gonna pop that tent up, man.
Right, it's about to go down.
I'm gonna bring them chairs out. That's for the outsiders. You feel me? If they want to stay outside, I'm gonna keep a game or something on, and I gotta keep that music on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, I just rock with the vibe and try to keep alive, a nice vibe.
Mm.
Let people be comfortable. Like, we finna throw them slabs of ribs on this.
Come
It
on,
ain't
baby.
even much. It's late in the day, but freestyling once again. Mama
Come
told
on.
me to have these ribs done. I told her, CJ Lee, I told her, Mama, don't start worrying me about the ribs. I'm gonna get the ribs done. I guarantee you. So I got that in motion right now. People, they outside waiting. The phone keep on ringing, but they'll pull up. When the
Right.
person want it, they gonna come and get it, man. So whatever you promoting out there, whatever you trying to come up on out there, like, just keep a positive vibe, stay respectful, and stay willingly.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? If you stick with this script, man, they ain't gonna let it down, because they gonna see it in you before a person even much gotta tell it.
That.
A lot of people, they pay attention to everything, so it's like, you know, you just gotta keep on doing what you gotta do and
Got
shining,
to.
man.
And it's shining,
You
man.
gotta shine, baby.
You gotta shine.
You got to get your shine
You
on.
can't let people dim your light because they
Nah.
don't be. Man, I was again the other day. I said you have to trust yourself. You know what I'm saying? You have to make a decision and choose you. Like
Yeah.
it have to be you. And the moment you choose you, everything else is gonna choose you.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you chose you. And like you said, people see it in you 1st before you even try to give them a spiel or sell them anything.
Yeah.
People already can tell if they want to do business with you or not. People can already tell if they want to hold a conversation with you. They can already tell if they want to build any kind of relationship with you, period.
Man, I know one thing. When that taco truck open up, you understand?
Come on.
You ain't making no appointments to go pull up and get them tacos, man. You finna just pull up and get what you want. If they close, guess what you gonna say?
Dang.
Waited too late for them taro beans.
Missed them again.
I missed them again. I gotta get myself together though. It ain't they fault, it's my fault, because I ain't following suit. You know what I'm saying?
They do it the same time every day.
Yeah, every day. So that's just how the game go, man. But like I say, it ain't nothing wrong with appointments. It ain't nothing wrong with it. Whatever floats your boat, like I said. If you gotta make your appointments and you got your certain times, you need to match the gas, they gotta deal with it.
Yeah.
So either way it go, they still gonna have to deal with the business that you offering. Just do it how you wanna do it, and do it like you wanna do it.
Yeah.
Like when I do it, I don't never seem lazy on nobody.
No.
I don't never bring my problems home.
Come on.
And bring them in my barbershop. I don't bring the problems out the streets and bring them in the barbershop.
That's it.
And when people come in here and they got to talk about their problem, eyes and ears and conversation. Yeah. It's like a therapist at the same time.
Yeah.
Believe it or not. Sometimes I give a lot of people therapy because I'm not the type of barber that's just gonna cut your hair. We finna do some talking because I want to know what hair I'm cutting.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell you to chill, go out there, man. And you want to go get you something to drink? Get you something to drink. You coming up next, big baby.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make it sound real good because it's good.
Yeah.
So you know when it's good, finger licking it is. You know what I'm saying? Gotta keep it good.
You got to, because like you said, you wake up and you say it's a good day.
Yeah.
You make that decision. Happiness is a decision. Sadness is a decision. Now, some things that come up, we can't control it. But it's like you said earlier, it's up to you to control your mind, though.
Mm-hmm.
It's a sad situation, but I can't stay in this sadness. Yeah. I can understand that I don't like this. This hurt me for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Acknowledge the pain. And you have to suck that shit up.
When you do that, now you gotta find your medicine. You gotta find your cure. You understand what I'm saying? And your cure and your medicine is doing what you like to do the most.
That's it.
Doing what you like to do the most. If it's doing nails, it's doing hair. If it's working for UPS, if it's Uber eating, whatever you doing that help your mind cleanse itself. You know what I'm saying? You gotta take advantage of it. Because you got the tool, you just gotta use it.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying?
Because you the resource.
You the resource.
Yeah.
It don't matter how big you is or how small you is. Everybody is their own resource in their life at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So it's like if you only using yourself as a resource, then you depending on the next person and the next person. And sometimes that ain't all that good because people will let you down.
Yeah. People
so when they let you down, then what you gotta do? You still gotta resort back to yourself.
Yep.
She still gotta resort back to herself. You know what I'm saying? So, you know.
Man. And the way you worded that was simple, you know, because people don't feel like they can get some good advice unless it's a whole lot of stuff, a big list of things where you got to do this, you got to do that. But it's just simply that. Trust yourself.
That's something like planning a whole bunch of stuff, man. Yeah. Hey, we finna go make it jump, baby. That's all we gonna say. I hope it turn out good. I do Easter egg hunts for the kids and, you know, all kind of stuff go on. But, you know, I never plan none of it. Yeah. I just keep the doors open. I ain't even know I had to do no show today. I ain't she was telling me she text me and all this. I ain't know, but I'm ready.
Yeah.
It's going down.
It's going down. You gotta stay ready to keep getting ready, baby.
Oh yeah. So, you know.
Look, y'all, this man here is very special to me. I tell everybody, like, my brother was my first best friend ever. Like, we used to have so many agreements and disagreements as kids, and it continued today. Like, sometimes, y'all, he'll just do stuff, and I'm like, this nigga is childish. Like, he needs to grow up. But he the only one that could do it, though. The half the stuff this man do, nobody in their life better not even think that they better even want to do that stuff that my brother do. But it's refreshing to know that I can always be me, like all the way fully be myself with my siblings, with my family, you know, with my close friends, because I could be a lot. I was told yesterday that I could be a lot, and I'm fine with that. If you can't deal with me being a lot, you can't pick which parts of me you want. Yeah. Like you just can't.
And what you feel like when a person say being a lot is that yo a lot or they a lot.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Because some people try to put things on you, like I say once again, and try to make you feel like you not being all you can be.
Right.
But a lot of the people that do that ain't even in no position for themselves to even speak on.
Yeah.
How you doing what you doing, and you be thinking like, you just say like,
yeah,
what you been doing, big baby? You feel me? Nah, but you know,
it's really just been a learning process, and I feel like the more I learn myself, the easier it is for me to deal with other people, for me to make new relationships, for me to build business relationships with people, for me to have relationships with other people, because it's like you have to be comfortable with yourself in order to do anything. Yeah. Like if you don't love you, why would somebody else love you?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because people can sense that. People can sense when you believe in yourself, when you believe in your dreams. if you don't believe in your business, nobody else gonna believe in
And
your
nobody else
business.
gonna believe.
And people like, man, you always posting something about your products because my nigga, these
Yeah,
products is the
this what
real
I'm
deal.
doing.
So about
Yeah.
this what we do.
I've been using it too. I ain't gonna lie. Look at me, man. I done growed out a little hair. I'm a little thin up there. We ain't gonna tell nobody else.
It
Got
most
the
definitely
beard
had
looking
grew
good.
then.
Got the beard looking
Yes.
good. Little duck tail in the back. Hey, I'm telling you, going down, baby.
Look, and when I tell y'all, my brother has been like one of my biggest cheerleaders in my entire life. And he joke around with me, but I know this because he believe in what I'm doing. And he's happy to see me believing in myself to do something.
Mm-hmm.
And I just love that him and our young brother always talk about it's Jess
Yeah.
because that's what I would say before I say anything when I get started because that's who it is. It's me. It's
Yeah.
my introduction. It's me. I'm here. Let's go.
Just
You know,
everything.
just
She
everything.
ain't stopping, man. I had to come on with the famous J and famous ways. My little sister made me a 10. I told her, look,
Let's
put
go.
that famous J on the 10. You hear me with my
Slap it
phone
on
number and the
there.
Instagram. Because the promotion don't stop.
Mm-mm.
Like I said, I'd have been here a couple of years, but I'm just now coming up with that idea.
Yeah.
So it's like you're not going to know everything.
Nope.
It just, every day you just supposed to make sure you growing in a certain type of way.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It done been slow on me. It done been fast on me. Like, you got to be ready for all that when you doing business, period. When you even working for a job, they might get
That.
slow. They might let you down. Oh, well, we cutting back on the hours and all that. But that's when you got to go in a power mode.
Yeah.
You got to pick the next thing up that you feel like you can at least invest your money in. It don't matter if it's something simple like what Big Sis doing on some shampoos and oils.
Yeah.
You just don't let yourself stop. Don't
Can't
stop your
stop.
mind from going, man.
Can't stop.
You feel me?
Stay. What they say? Steady grind.
Oh yeah,
The
steady
grind.
grind. You gotta keep grinding.
So I just think about like all the days, man, where you be feeling like, why am I doing this? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like you said, it happens, and it don't just happen once. It don't just happen twice. It happens continuously because we be having a vision. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everybody has something that they want to see, or they ready to see, or they look forward to doing, or what have you. But you have to trust the process.
Yeah.
And that has been a thing that has not been real difficult for me. But the fact that I'm not patient, that is always
Yeah.
my problem because I'll be like, man, let's go. Like this shit
Yeah.
needs to happen today.
Oh
So
yeah.
it is just learning to be more patient with myself, give myself more grace. That has been a big thing for me. Is there something you ever had to struggle with? Like just giving yourself a little grace and not being, you know
Man,
what I'm
I done
saying?
had to, just being patient a lot of times. When them bills get to rolling around,
Come
different
on.
stuff going on, and you trying to hurry up and get your stuff together, and then you got another one bill coming in on
Come
you.
on. Snuck in.
Man, I snuck in on me. I'm looking at the mailman pass by. I'm like, is that more pink? Not the pink slip.
Talk about
I'm like, not the pink slip, baby. Just one of them days. You feel me? We gonna get it right though, big baby. You feel me? We ain't gonna do no panicking. We is not gonna do no. Last thing you wanna do is panic.
Mm-hmm.
Don't panic. Pressure bust the pipe, man. So that's something I deal with a lot right now today. I'm steady trying to learn how to organize a lot of things.
Yeah.
How to stay on time with things. I do try to set some appointments sometime, but hey, sometimes it varies. You feel me?
At times it works, at times it
don't. Man, all I can say, I got you, big
I
baby.
got you,
I
right.
might throw you a little discount this time. I messed up, you feel me? And you know what they say, man, it's all good, little Jay. I'm finna go outside anyway.
Right.
They don't even be doing no tripping, so really,
because
really
it's the
ain't
loyalty.
Yeah.
They know they can depend on you to give them the best service ever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And when you have that credibility, when you have that trustworthiness, that what makes people stay loyal to you. Like y'all, this man that went on vacation after vacation, and them people be waiting on this man. I think some people would start growing an afro until this man was available again.
They get to calling her phone. Hey, you see your brother? I'm like, what they calling you for?
Look, I keep telling people I am not this man's secretary, and they keep making me this man's secretary, even though I done told him I'm not. They done made me his secretary. I'm all on there, thinking somebody trying to get in on the podcast, talking about, hey Jess, how you doing today? Is your brother available? I don't know. I mean, do you know if he available, ma'am?
Yeah, I had a little Mother's Day special going on today too.
Yeah.
Good little deals. We ain't gonna say too much,
Right.
Loose lips ain't ships. You feel me? It's still jumping though. It's still early, man. So y'all need them little boys haircut. Come on through.
Come on. Or if y'all need y'all edge up or whatever. Everybody doing something different these days.
You know how I go. Some of y'all got them kids for Mother's Day.
Right.
Giving them a break, man. Yeah. Y'all fellas come on down to Uncle Jay's, man, and have it your way.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of festivities, things going on. We got the game on, we got the fight on, real player stuff. You know what I'm saying?
We just here for a good time. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's a good time. And it's every day, like you said, it's just growth. Like you strive for stuff and you make that thing happen. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't force anything, but you let it flow naturally. Yep. And that's what makes it happen because you are real life trusting the process daily. For you to say you don't make appointments in a time where people only make appointments and your business continues to thrive, that just shows that your method, like you said, works for you. And everybody else can do what they need to because your sister has to go by appointments. Yeah. Please do not think you could just pop up on me.
Yeah, we didn't work together before.
So, my baby, look, if you think I'm going to sit at the shop all day, you're mistaken. Yeah. Because I got other stuff to do. Not that giving you the service is not important, sweetheart, but you most definitely need to book with Jess. Yeah, don't be just popping up on me. You're going to be in last place every time. Because, baby, who knows where I'll be.
Hey, see, way down time somewhere, man, drinking a cocktail.
Baby, look, or out of town. How about that?
Full of that fireball.
Girls is on fire.
She's on fire. You feel me?
I can't stand you.
Oh, man.
Yo, but just learning yourself and understanding why you need to thrive in the stuff you need to, why you need to continue striving to reach those goals is so important. Like, know your why. Understand the benefits of what you're trying to do, and understand that it's not going to be easy. But just because it's not going to be easy, don't mean it's going to be as hard as you think it is, like you just said. Yes, is doing the steps. Like the part that make people have anxiety and be anxious is because we don't understand what needs to happen. You know what I'm saying?
Too much worry.
And it's just like our mind get all confused and we overthinking it or underthinking it. You know what I'm saying? And not understanding the importance of what's taking place. And I feel like the more that we understand the purpose and what's going on and why we doing it, it's going to help us. You know what I'm saying? And so if you could, we know a lot of people that want to cut hair and stuff now. So what would you tell somebody that just started cutting hair and they trying to figure out how to get their clients?
Man, treat everybody the same. Do your best on everybody. Most importantly, get to know them.
Yeah.
Get to know them, man. You want to have a nice conversation.
Building real relationships.
Don't nobody. Yeah. I done had clients and they done told me, man, I really come to you, Lil J, because my last barber, he ain't never asked me my name.
Wow.
Like, literally. And I'm like,
how you talk to somebody and don't know their name? Man, we're doing a service, I don't know.
I just, you got to have a friendly environment, man. You can't be trying to be mugging and mad and acting like you on the streets. You got to be happy.
You gotta be.
How you doing? Come on in, baby. Right. Come on in.
And so, and I know this it's funny, but it's real.
Yeah, when y'all go to them nail shops, what they do? Oh no, come on, come on. You want a drink? You want a drink?
Right.
You know,
They
put your feet up and lay your back.
man,
The
look,
first
they
thing
trying
you
to
gonna
cash
say,
out on you.
yeah, first thing you gonna say, dang. The last place I ain't do all that.
Man, look, they
They
ain't
got
asking
me up
nothing.
out the way. You
And
know what I'm
on to the
saying?
next
Didn't even
person.
crack a giggle with me.
Yeah.
You know, so and you don't never know what type of day a person had
Oh
because
yeah.
it's people that really come in here with bad days and getting their hair cut is the first thing to make them feel good at the end of the day.
Cause when you look good, you
You
feel
feel
good.
good, baby. You feel me?
Talk about you heard
It's
it.
time to get famous. It's
You
time to
already
get
know.
famous, man. You feel me?
Look, it's I was gonna say you know how like when guys or women, it goes both
Yeah, it
ways.
go both. It go both
Whenever
ways.
whenever a man is providing the service, you know it's gonna always be them chicks that try to well if we ain't doing no discounts, we don't care how cute you is, going on
Yeah.
so well. And they go both ways. Like
Mm-hmm.
it'll be people like, oh well, I thought don't be thought of
If they don't
nothing.
want to spend no money
Yeah,
with you, they really don't want to see you up.
exactly. They
And
ain't
them the
really.
type of people sometimes you gotta stay away from because they trying to, they ain't believing in what you got going on.
Yes.
They ain't believing in what you got going on. They trying to get over. They trying to
Mm-hmm.
get the cheapest price. And sometimes to move up, everybody can't go.
Come on.
Everybody can't go when you moving up and when you trying to make more and more business moves. Some people say I charge too cheap still.
Yeah.
Some people say it's too high.
Yeah.
But I do what's good for me.
That's it.
As long as I'm doing what's good for me, the people that want to deal with me and feel like they want to see me graduate, they gonna continue to give me tips. They gonna continue to come through. Even some people they might not even come get a haircut. They just like to come to the building
Like for
sometime and
real.
chill, like a shelter or
Like
something. You know
seriously.
what I'm saying? I've had to
Them
close the door
strays.
plenty of nights, man. I've had to close the door like, come on, big baby, I'm about to sit it down at
Right.
night. You gone already, little Jay? Damn, nigga, I'm at work right now. What you think this is? But sometimes that's what keep me out sometimes because there's so many people that's behind me that I don't even realize behind me sometimes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you don't realize the people that's supporting you until you really sit down and start realizing it. And you go take off a day or two
Yeah.
and see how much your phone ring or see how much people start looking for you and trying to reach out and see what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
The shop been locked about 2 days, little Jay. Like, man, y'all know I'm with the family, big
Right.
baby. They want me to come out every single Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, every day. I say, y'all got to give me a break, man. I got to recuperate sometime.
Yeah.
But that's sometimes what give me the push. Like, man, they really waiting like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
That's a good thing.
Man, the people just want to see you, baby. They trying to stay famous.
Man, they want to stay famous. They want to, they want to feel alive.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing better than feeling alive.
Man, it's because that's a real gift though that you have.
Yeah.
Like when I tell you, even when we were younger kids, y'all, all of his friends, like to this day, from elementary school to now,
I cut they
like
kids out
he
now.
cut like it's serious. Like
And I'm
these
like,
people,
boy,
they do not play behind this man in real life. They do not play behind this man, and it's funny to see like even me, I'll see like his friends, and I'm like, I remember you. I may
yeah.
not remember all of their names, but I know they was in connection with my brother, and they were like, yeah, yeah, yeah. He told me you doing this and doing that, and blah blah blah. The man just be telling these people my business, but it's all
I got a promoter, don't I? I gotta give her a little shine, man. Let her get some shine. When they see that oil in here, they be like, "Hey, what kind of oil? Oh, that's my sister oil, man. Look, go on her page real quick.
And
I'ma
it be
shoot it
the
out there
same
too."
thing with us, with the baby and stuff. They'll be like, man, I'm trying to get my baby haircut, or do your brother still cut hair? And I'm like, he sure do, because they be trying to come to me, and I'm like, hey man, look, but I ain't doing that right now, baby. Now I'm sending you to the person that's doing it. I'm sending you to the person that's doing it. He gonna get you right. And it's never about like I can't do something. I can do it, but if that is what, like, if my brother is doing this every single day, why would I even like want to be doing something extra that's not what I'm doing. And people don't understand, like, you gotta stay in your lane.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta stay in your lane. You can't do everything all the time. And somebody just told me that earlier today, and I did my best not to be offended.
That's
But
how it was with the landscape, and that's why I say that's just not my lane right now.
yeah,
It ain't even all about the money. It's just
right.
what I'm happy doing right now.
What I'm passionate about, what
You
I'm
know what I'm
driven to do.
saying?
Like, you can sit up here all day and cut hair with no problems, and it's some stuff I ain't doing all day. Don't
Yeah.
don't think like it's not that I don't braid. It's because I still have my clients that I braid and this and other. But don't be calling me talking about you want some braids down there to your ankles and all that. I ain't standing all day and doing it. I don't care what
Carpal
amount of
tunnels.
money, and they paying good money for it. I
Yeah.
just ain't finna do
That
it.
ain't the
My
lane.
back and all that. I ain't finna even
Yeah.
stress my body out that way if I ain't got
Yeah.
to. When I can sell a bottle or two, and that's gonna give me the same amount
Same amount of money. Yeah.
that I would be standing them I was doing your hair, baby. The math don't math for me on that no more. I'm
Yeah.
learning to, like, prioritize my time,
Mm-hmm.
because all I learned is you can't get time back, and that is making me see it more and more each day. I got a whole kid that graduated from high school. That is
Yeah.
crazy to me. Then my oldest niece, she'll be
She in high
graduating. You
school.
know what I'm saying? So it's like it is, life is moving. So that's why it's important, like you say, to trust the process and stay positive, because
Mm-hmm.
stuff is gonna happen if you wanted to or not. It's gonna happen the way you wanted to sometimes, but other times you're
Yeah.
gonna be like, "Well, what's going on? I know I
Yeah.
did this, that, and the other." It is like, where do you go from here? Like, where do you go from that point of not knowing
Yeah.
what you need to do? Like, what do you need to do to make sure that you stay focused and you stick to your plan and not the move?
Yeah.
And you said something good earlier. You said, I'm gonna do the way I want to do it because that's the way I want to do it.
Yeah. Cause I mean, if you ain't doing nothing how you want to do it, then you ain't practicing on your boss man skills or your
Come
boss
on.
woman skills. Cause that's the reason why you running your own business, so you can do it how you want to do it. If I want to sit it down, I'm gonna sit it down. If I'm gonna stay open, I'm gonna stay open. But I'm gonna get the job done, and I'm gonna make sure everybody happy. There be days, like I say, I can't really sit it down because I don't be wanting to let the people down sometimes.
Come on.
They be waiting on me. They out there right now at the tent. Like, is he really? He doing him? He doing a podcast. I told him how famous Jay, man. They gonna believe in me one day, man. But yeah, sometimes you just gotta tough it out like a regular job. When that boss tell you you gotta put in your overtime, or they need you to stay longer, or somebody done called in, what you gonna do?
Yeah.
I gotta be the boss to myself a lot of times. When I wanna leave, I gotta you gotta do a little bit of overtime because you know what you are, you know what you started.
Yeah.
And if you don't do them tonight, you ain't gonna be able to come in at no 11, 12 tomorrow morning. Sometime I come in at 10, 11, 12. I be getting my rest.
Yeah.
Cause I know when I do, they gonna wait on me, and when I come on out, it's gonna go down. Sometime I might come at 8 or 9.
Yeah.
It all depends on how the kids hanging on my neck, and they want me to do different stuff with them first. So it's like trying to keep everybody happy, like I said.
Yeah.
As long as I try to keep everybody happy, I just let God do the rest for me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When it come to doctor's appointments, when it come to different stuff, I might have to charge it to the game. Or when they want to go on their little vacation and trip, I gotta charge it to the game. But I can't worry about the missed stuff.
Right.
Just make sure when you get to work, you gotta put in your work. You know what I'm saying? So
man, because one thing about it, the work don't lie.
oh nah,
The work do not lie. The people see if you really taking care of things or not. The people see if you really, being famous Jay, like you said.
Yeah. I try to stand on that name too, man.
Yeah.
I said I got my little chain made.
On,
I got this made in like 2013, 2012, way back when I was on Hollister and T-Will.
Come on here.
And it's still going down, man. So you can't never just sleep on nothing, no matter how many situations you go through. Still got to come up out that situation and make a good outcome.
Yeah.
For what's going on. So, Right now, I'm steady working on the outcome and not worrying about the situations right now.
Look, you gotta remember that you focusing on the win. You can't worry about
Yeah,
the win.
man,
You
yeah,
know what I'm saying? You
for
can't
real.
worry
The
about the
winner blow you
wins,
down.
man.
It blow
Look,
you down.
shoot, it's I just love though watching you, like you said, just letting it flow. Like the other Friday, y'all, he was the best brother in the world, and
What Friday? What happened?
let me host my baby graduation party here. And when I tell you, we had a whole block party at the end
Oh
of
yeah,
it.
oh yeah.
And everybody
It's
had a
gonna go
really good
down.
time. And it's just, to me, that just shows how much he is outgoing to the community, because he could have easily told me no. Fridays is a big night at the barbershop, a big
Yeah.
day. You know, Fridays is a big situation with any business, because either you trying to finish the week strong or you trying to finish the week early. So you try,
Mm-hmm.
either one, you have a goal. And it's like, for him to allow me to wiggle in and do as I
Hey man,
please.
it ain't gonna stop me from cutting no hair. You know what I'm saying?
And it's just like stuff like that. And like you say, doing the Easter egg hunts,
Yeah,
like making sure that you do back to school specials. Like this
yeah,
man be doing some everything, having backpacks and school supplies for the kids, and giving the free haircuts. Like all of that is big. Like they're showing real community, real outgoing.
yeah.
Like a real businessman, you standing on big business in all areas. You don't
Mm-hmm.
just let it be just, oh, I cut hair good. Oh, I'm letting people come in here and have they way and decide they want to do this or do that. It's, you really are assisting people in real life every
Yeah,
day. Like you let entrepreneurs come here,
yeah,
and show their business and show their resources and show what they have to offer people. Like that's big. And I feel like a lot of times you don't even realize how much,
yeah,
good that you're doing for everybody. And that's another reason why I make sure that I push you and promote you,
yeah.
like you push me and promote me, because we all we got. And
Oh
people
yeah.
don't understand that. The people that's closest to you, people don't even utilize them the way they should. It's
Mm-hmm.
not using, because we
Yeah,
all get used. We all here to help each other. It's
yeah.
networking, it's
That's just how you
collaborating.
do it. Yeah,
It's how you do stuff. It's not all the time what you did. It's how you did it. You know what I'm saying? It's not
mm-hmm.
what you said. It's how you said it.
Yeah,
Making people feel good about themselves. Like you said, you don't know what kind of day people are having,
yeah.
and you keep that in mind, and you make sure that your mental health is good, so you can take care
So I
of other
can help
people.
them.
So, and I appreciate you for that, for helping out people, because you help my kid. And that's your
Yeah,
nephew, of course, and your godson. But it's just, you don't have to go the extra mile.
yeah,
You don't have to go and buy these things for him or them other kids that he ain't even related to. If he see a need, he'll go get the stuff for these kids.
yeah.
And he don't think nothing of it, y'all, because he's so genuine and giving, and such a stand-up guy. My brother's a
Man.
stand-up guy, my boy.
Thank God though. Thank
Yeah.
God. For
And
real.
God has most definitely worked on all of us, but I most definitely see, the job that he has done in you, and I'm just happy to be a part of the process
Yeah.
and see you go through the things you
I'm
went
happy
through and
too
pushed
though. You
through.
know,
You
it
know what I'm
make me
saying?
feel good when I can do me a little old show, cause I
Yeah.
really don't do none of this stuff.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, when new stuff come your way and different stuff come your way, you can't just block it out. Cause a lot of times they be your blessings.
Yeah.
And you don't never just want to block your blessings thinking that another person stepping on your toes.
Come on.
I'm
Cause
gonna
what's
say
for
it
you is
again.
for
You don't want
you.
to block your blessings thinking another person trying to step on your toes. Cause at the end of the day, you gonna do what you gotta do anyway.
Yeah.
So if a person wanna come through here promote, wanna come through here sell clothes, and I'm not, that's their blessing.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
It's my blessing because I got the spot for them to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So I ain't finna sit back and try to text them and break them when they trying to make the look that they make, and that ain't cool.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, that's why the doors always stay open. The doors always open
Yeah.
to a lot of people. You want to have your little parties, you want to come through and chill, you want to talk about some things, whatever going on. I just try to play my position and do whatever God bless me to do.
Come on.
Because it's a blessing to be able to be that person that people come to in time of distress or in times of need. You know, or they got their little boys with them, and they like, man, little Jay, man, I ain't got my check this week,
Mm-hmm.
but I know they loyal customers. So guess what? Come on, I'm finna get you and little
Right.
man out the
For
way,
sure.
bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Cause you know everybody ain't gonna be in the best position, and sometimes, like I say, you can't look at it like, oh, he trying to get over. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
just gotta understand life itself. And
Cause it's
sometime
gonna
in
life.
life, people go through different things. People getting evicted. People losing their jobs. People really trying to make it, and it's people that is making it.
Yeah.
So you know, I just try not to be the one to boast and brag and try to, you know, talk down on people. I just try to keep it G, man.
Yeah.
You know.
Because everybody go through different stuff in their life, and just because to you it may not seem like nothing, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
because that's not what you're going through, or you
Mhm.
have already overcome some stuff. So it's like now, well, dang, why don't you help them with a good word like you do? Hey man, you don't have to do this, you don't have to do that, because I'm a living,
Yeah.
person that can show you
A real
that,
testimony.
like, real life
A real
testimony.
testimony.
This, and this has taken place, and I was good. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It didn't always feel good, but I am good.
Mhm.
And all of this was just a part of the journey. It was a part of the process. It was a part of the things that I needed to go through and work through to
Yeah.
build a better me, so I can be able to tell somebody else. And that's what I've been learning. We be selfish. Man, I
Yeah.
went through all this stuff. Like, I was teasing you when I said earlier, you tell these people my business, but if we don't tell people, if you don't have your testimony and speak it out to people, you sitting on a gift that God gave
Yeah.
you. You didn't just go through this stuff just to go through it. You went through it so you can help somebody else that is going through that after you, or they know somebody that's going through that. I don't know how many times people then inbox me or DM me and say, hey man, I needed to hear that.
Yeah.
And I'm saying, what God put on my heart and put in my mind, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm not thinking this gonna help this person, that person, that person. I'm talking about people we know that
Yeah.
I don't even talk to regular like that. So man, I really needed that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Cause
And
they come in here a lot of time. They be like, man, your sister doing that broadcast. Huh? I'm like, yeah, she gonna be on there. She ain't gonna miss a beat. You hear me?
and
For
like
real.
it have been times, y'all, where I was sick. I had just had an accident and everything, and I still go live. I still do the show. I'm still, hey, it's Jess, because it
Yeah.
is like that's, if I can still talk and I can give make my sentences make sense,
Yeah.
I'ma do it.
That's a blessing.
Like
That's a blessing.
I'ma do it. So
Oh
because
yeah. Cause you
I
still got all your mind.
mm-hmm,
No matter how your body feel, you still got the mind to operate through all the pain and the aching and all that.
yeah.
So you know that's real important. No matter how you feeling, you still gotta obtain, being who you need to be.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what make you stronger. When you going through the stuff you going through and you still trying to be who you trying to be, and you don't let it stop you, and you finish that day and you start thinking about it, reviewing your day, you like,
Mm-hmm.
man, I made it.
Yeah.
I made it. You know what I'm saying? I done made another day, made people happy, and they don't even know what I'm going through today.
That
You know what I'm
they have
saying?
no
But
idea.
they
Yeah.
couldn't tell unless you told them.
Mm-hmm.
So that's just, you gotta have that stability, and it all starts in your mind. You can't let your mind crumble everything that's going on with
Come
you,
on.
because your mind is gonna be the thing that's gonna keep you built up at the end of the day.
Yeah. You can't let a temporary feeling, sabotage everything you worked
Yeah,
hard for. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I learned. Like, these are just moments in time.
yeah,
That's
moments
it.
in time.
It's just moments in time. It's not the end of the world. Is it something I don't like? Of course. If it's something that I wish didn't happen, of course.
Yeah.
But it happened around me.
Hmm.
It happened to me. And it's just, I always have to remind myself of that, because I can't stand to see somebody complaining about the same stuff. And I get it.
Yeah,
Stuff is not easy. Life is gonna life, like we say. We're gonna get mad, we're gonna get sad. But we don't have to cry about this every day, though. We can't
yeah.
cry about it every day.
Nah, you can't cry.
When we go work past it? When we go work through it, and when we're gonna persevere through the stuff that we need to for us.
Yeah.
And so I just want to tell you once again, I really appreciate you for being a part of Jess Talks today
Man, I
and the other
appreciate you for bringing me in.
days.
Even when I don't know, sometimes I don't be paying attention to my phone and the messages and all that.
Yeah,
But I ain't never turned nothing down.
yeah.
I got you. I got you. I tell all my people, they be like, we're having a dinner, this party, at such and such. I'm like, well, just send me the address. I'ma make it. I ain't see you. We said that 2 weeks ago. Ain't no telling what I was doing, but count me in, you know what I'm saying?
And so if you can leave them with one thing about like pushing through like all the stuff and persevering through those moments of hardship, like we were just talking about, what's the best advice you would give them?
Don't panic. Don't panic. Don't worry. You gotta have a ease, calm mind to understand anything you get yourself entangled in. It's just like trying to get out of something and you ever tried to put some batteries in the remote control and you trying so hard and you like, but you just calm down and put them in,
Yeah,
they'll go right in.
they'll go right in.
And you'll be like, it's something so simple, but sometimes we make the simplest things hard sometimes. So it's like, sometimes you just got to take that deep breath and just be smooth with it, man. Don't be so rough with it. Be smooth with it and let your mind relax. A relaxed mind is way better than a mind that's too riled up.
Yeah.
Cause you can't think. You ever been on the phone arguing with somebody and driving at the same time?
Man, look.
You all in there tonight. And I told you, dog. You feel me? But if you just in that boy with that boy on that Bluetooth,
yeah.
all right. Holding that boy with one hand.
Uh-huh.
It's relaxation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why they got meditation.
Yeah.
Relaxation. You know what I'm saying? All this stuff gonna keep you afloat. You ain't gonna get nowhere steady going so hard. You gotta roll it, boy.
Yeah.
Huh?
Roll your boat.
But if you steady, you gonna be tired in the mud.
It's
a way to do everything. Yeah, it's a way to do everything, and sometimes you can't do it from an aggressive point of view.
Yeah.
You gotta relax with it and just, roll with the flow, man. So, that's how you gonna get through it. Just relax yourself and keep your mind relaxed.
Yeah.
Keep that. All right.
So, you got this.
Yeah.
So, you got this.
And ain't nothing wrong with talking to yourself sometimes. That don't just make you crazy.
No.
You know what I'm saying? It just somebody gotta understand you. It might as well be yourself.
Might as well be yourself.
You know what I'm saying?
Talking about who they gonna tell. So you ain't gotta worry about it getting out there. Encourage yourself.
Yeah.
So, but I'm a living testimony every day. You have to encourage yourself. You have to motivate yourself. Because what I tell them, when I go live every day, y'all be thinking it's just for y'all. This is for me too. Because at the end of the day, Jess be working through her own stuff daily. And it's so if I can get on here and say some kind words to help you, then this should help me too.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so
because you believing in what you saying.
Mm-hmm.
You believing in what you saying.
And it's just every day it's a constant battle within yourself to, like you say, push past the disappointments, the hurt. Make sure you're not bringing nothing in on nobody else, making their day bad because your day bad. Because again, these are temporary moments of things we don't care for that's happening, and we can't let that shut down the whole day.
Yeah.
And so y'all, this was Famous J, y'all, and I really appreciate him once again for coming on here. KRB. We love you guys. Thank you again for
KRB. She real professional with it, man. That's what I like to hear, man.
I can't stand you. Thank you again for letting me just talk on this platform. And y'all tap in with KRB online radio broadcast, and they have other talk shows that are amazing and good DJs, y'all. And they playing all types of music. They don't miss a genre. Yeah. So y'all be blessed. Continue to know that when you look good, you feel good, baby. Love on those that love on you, and the ones that don't, pray for them because there's nothing you can do about it. So y'all be blessed. It's Jess and Jess Talks, and this was episode 50, Perseverance And how do you persevere? Like, how do you persevere and how do you strive through it all? Like, making sure that you striving through it all. Y'all be blessed.